Not for real. This is super loud. Should I bring it down some? Or?
Man, the headphones ain't even on, man.
Huh?
They are muted.
I thought I hear them better now.
They're still muted.
Mine's muted now.
Oh, those buttons.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
shit. Well, I'm not looking at
Oh boy. Now you hear people right.
That's right. Work the board.
Good job, producer.
I'm so glad to be here for your first show.
Shit. Producer.
That's right, man.
We sound great. Y'all don't sound like nothing.
Yeah.
You hear nothing.
Yeah, I thought they sounded good.
You got. I'm so thank God y'all ain't in charge. Shit. Shit get done right. Josh, you can move that microphone like towards you more.
Towards me?
Yeah, like up and down, like move it.
Oh.
Like there you go. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Which one is the sound effects down there too?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Pat told me he had Zoom, so I'm trying to set this up. I got Zoom set up on my phone.
That's good.
I sent the invite to him, so I'm just waiting for him to answer.
Okay, that's not gonna take you out of the show though, is it?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
You gonna be able to do both?
I'm trying to see how it's gonna work. Hopefully he'll answer, or click in before we start. You know what I'm saying? So we'll know how it's gonna come on.
Okay. And he only gonna do it for how long?
Just 3 to 5 minutes.
35 minutes,
He's
okay.
on his way to rehab.
Rehab.
He just had surgery.
I was wondering why he ain't been in the bubble.
That's why he's today's guest.
Oh, nice. Okay. What do you have surgery on? Is he all right?
His previous issue came back where he had I heard
No,
that
you
too.
good.
That sounded like a damn dungeon.
like somebody was getting locked the fuck up for a good 100 years.
But he had a benign mass behind his knee. Yeah, and it came back, and he had surgery on it, and he's just out there indefinitely. So
Pretty good. All right, let's mute these motherfucking phones.
Pat McCall would be a great guest on the show at night.
that's pretty much along the lines of what I was going to go over him as far as like you just said, saying that people been coming to me like, damn, where Pat at?
Yeah.
When you seen him playing, blah 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 blah, what's going on? So
Right.
a couple of small questions, like you like to say.
All right, that's what's up. I gotta get some music. I gotta get a fucking intro for this
I
show.
don't know how this shit is going to work.
Where is the fucking audience thing? There we go.
That's my favorite.
So will the mics pick that up since you said you gotta
Yeah,
talk?
it'll be enough once you don't talk over it.
Okay, cool. That shit always up over it. All right. Let's kick it on. Fucking, I ain't gonna do it. No, I ain't gonna do it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Trash.
Fuck you. Matter of fact, I'm look for that shit now.
That's what,
Hey, you don't take your time.
Before we get started, will this like
57
I'm
minutes.
looking at this, will this just let me know when he's trying to click in? Or something?
It should, yeah, it
Oh,
will.
okay, I
It
thought
will.
so.
It'll say admit, second person.
His
And it'll
face
be
will,
his
like,
name.
pop up, all right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. You know what it is. It's High Off the Glass. Welcome everybody. This is Oda Great. I am here with some well-known people. We got Coach Hill in the building. We got Josh Boekesch. He's here. We don't have a whole lot of time, so we're jumping into this motherfucker real fast, y'all. We're talking NBA basketball. We're talking the bubble. We're talking about stuff going on, but we're gonna start in the obvious place. With everything going on right now, man. Biden Harris 2020, huh? What do you think? Wow, didn't see that coming.
It's all right, but compared to talking about NBA basketball.
No, real talk. This is where we're starting. I want to know your thoughts on it. Like, I didn't see Harris. Oh, and we're also joined by Mr. Executive Producer. Boston is in the house. Hater Boston, y'all. Everybody say hello. All right, yeah, we don't have any sound effects because I don't even have time to look for him, y'all.
Hey.
He brought it back up, but I can't find it. Anyway, what do y'all think? What y'all think about the VP pick?
It's cool.
Any thoughts?
I mean, what else he gonna pick?
I'm fine with it.
Stacey Abrams.
She too black.
Elizabeth Warren.
Too black.
What? Wrong answer.
Too not black.
He said I agree.
She is too not black.
I saw a good meme
She
about
is
it,
too not black.
on
Next.
Facebook. It was a picture.
I said I agree.
Trust me, for any
She makes
like
old
this-
white men comfortable.
anybody
She
that's
got one
voting
at
for
home.
Trump, anybody is too black.
That's true.
Herman Cain dead. They go that motherfucker funeral. Trump killed that man.
Yeah.
That nigga dead. Upper room. That's some nigga shit.
I ain't gonna be an N-word.
Cause he was a nigga.
The meme
That's
that
some
I
nigga
saw,
shit. Now you dead
the meme
nigga.
that I saw
He
on
was
Facebook.
Tweeting from the grave.
He was pretty ignorant. He was
You
pretty
out there
ignorant.
cheesing and toasting and shit. Now your ass 6 feet.
It was a cartoon. It was a
Crazy
cartoon.
That was
ass.
so fucking stupid. His ass.
It was a cartoon picture, and it said like the first picture was like Trump's strategy. In the second picture, it had like a white superhero, but like he had like a confused face, and it said racist attack or sexist attack. Like Trump's response to
You let him the radio show.
yeah, you don't know.
Right. Which one? Which one?
I know which one he's gonna pick.
Well, he already had a response. He called her a crazy lady, didn't he?
She's nasty. She's a nasty
He said
woman.
that about
Yeah.
every
I like a
black
nasty,
woman.
sir.
He does. He
But
does.
his,
Every black
fur
woman.
nasty.
to me, his attack will be the tried and true racist attack. You have to go with what's always won.
He's
for you.
already done it.
That's what I'm saying. No, you can't go with the sexist attack.
She's not American. I said, oh God, we
He's,
back here again.
Yeah, he's already started with the, well, where's her birth certificate?
Yes, there it is. So he's already done
So,
it.
already on the
Jamaican
roll.
Asian. She not black. I said, sir.
I saw that shit on Twitter today. She is eligible to be president, confirmed. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, dear God.
I saw somebody,
seriously.
I saw somebody tweet the day that he was supposed to announce it. It was like, we are mere hours away from finding out how attractive Trump thinks Joe Biden's vice president pick is.
I wanted Stacey, to be honest with you. I wanted Stacey. I would have preferred Stacey. You know, I'm not a 100%, you know, a fan of Ms. Harris, but guess what? I am now. You know, I'm on the Biden-Harris train.
Also,
I'm not getting off that motherfucking choo. You know, let's ride.
Ain't no other train.
You know what I mean? It really ain't. I don't feel like getting
Ain't
left
no
in the
other train.
purge.
Don't feel good about staying on this train. You like, fuck.
You know what I mean?
Guess I'll sit here.
It's no other train. If I don't get on the train, I'm gonna be left in the purge.
Exactly,
I
so-
will be in that motherfucking purge.
So then, yeah, you gotta sit on the.
That Agent Orange trying to do?
I
That
would-
motherfucking no real talk. You don't think he do? He wants to have a real life purge. Coach is looking at me like I'm crazy, yo.
As I just want
Nothing new.
to, reiterate what I said on the last time I was here. Once again, everybody, this is not the election to go, I do not like that person, so I'm not going to vote. This is not the election. This is not the election to go. There's this third party person that I'm really feeling their vibe. so I'm gonna vote for them.
party.
There is
we
only
need a third party.
there is one option, and if you do not choose to go with that option, you are nuts.
This man is currently,
Sleepy Joe.
Dump is currently out loud fucking with and saying he's fucking with the United States Postal Service.
Fuck your mail, bitch.
How do you?
He said, yeah, I'm holding money up. Now what? I was like, wow, that's gangster. That's what gangsters do.
Oh my, in it, it's
Hell yeah, I'm holding that money up.
Because gangsters did some type of good. This
Nah,
motherfucker
that's
ain't
the
done no
gangster. He's the
good.
ultimate
Use
boss.
this opportunity to bring up the fact once again that Trump has historically always, for the most part, voted by mail when he can. So and most of his
This is nothing.
and most of his squad have done the exact same thing. So
What do you mean there's nothing new?
Things like this have been done before, in a way. You gotta look at. Remember,
No,
look at it like this.
no president has done shit like this, man.
At least not so sloppy.
You remember
Exactly.
Do you remember?
It's the
The
sloppiness of
only
it.
one that was this sloppy and this stupid was Nixon. That's it. Nobody else was
Did you
this.
forget about W in Florida?
I mean,
Did you forget about what happened in Florida?
It wasn't as bad- it wasn't as bad as
This
this
was
year.
the election.
when his brother hooked him up with the election in Florida, yeah, we know.
Yeah,
about
remember
This
that.
is
Remember
this,
that was
this is not worse than
extremely
this.
dirty.
That's not worse than this whole entire year. We
Oh
ain't
no,
done
no,
yet.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Or one or two of this motherfucking scandals. His first scandal
We
was
forgot.
goddamn treason.
We forgot about the
He
kids.
was collaborating. He
No,
was
his first scandal
working
was
with another
his
country.
first-
Kids
first
in
scandal was
cages
sex
at borders,
abuse.
caravans.
There was sexual abuse
Yeah.
charges against him as soon as he got elected. Literally was. But
Grab by the pussy.
Yeah.
And you know.
Grab by the pussy.
Just Jesus.
But on a lighter note, they're playing basketball in Florida.
They are. I just.
Can you imagine how you're gonna have to go to hell to play basketball? Because you're in Corona hell. It's all around you.
Not for real, because look in that bubble.
That's like Resident Evil.
And
Ain't nobody in the bubble.
Exactly. And they out there with their shotguns and shit. You know what I'm saying? We need tests.
Hey, motherfucker, Resident Evil out there. Florida's Resident Evil with the zombies. Umbrella Corporation.
Real talk. It may be Rona hell, but inside that bubble, it is basketball utopia.
That's a movie right there.
It's basketball utopia.
I hope everybody stays strong, man. I hope nobody breaks this bubble. I'll take one thirsty motherfucker let the wrong thought in is all fucked.
Here's the thing. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Bring some strippers in there or something. Please, some sex workers in there. Save the season.
Patrick left to go do that. The thing that was so funny, in a whole nother sport, what was that? Was that your
Football. What?
that voice? Oh,
I thought I was just half. I thought I heard that too.
Right, for real. I sure heard a lady's voice. Anyway, in a whole nother sport, motherfuckers aren't even in a bubble. This dude loses his job for being thirsty and brings a fucking a chick in the hotel. Seattle Seahawks waived, I don't know the brother name, he's a wide receiver. Last week, this dude snuck a chick into the fucking hotel. They're not even in a bubble, dude. You're a fucking rookie, bro. Like, damn. Number one, I feel so bad for dude. Number two, damn, man.
Why do you feel bad for him?
Because he's a rookie. He's 20 years old. He don't know no fucking better, and he just blew a huge opportunity. Hopefully he'll get another one with another team. But damn, you know what I'm saying?
I hope that box. I hope she was worth it, boy. I hope she.
That's what I was gonna say. She pretty much got to be with you for the rest of your life.
Man.
No, not for real.
Yes, she does.
No, not for real.
She was in no job,
you in
bro.
your career.
She for
Well, no. Well, actually,
He didn't call that a career.
You cost it yourself. Oh no, because the first reports were they don't think nobody's going to sign him. You're certified stupid.
Poor dude.
You let the world know how dumb you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You really think somebody gonna say, yeah, we probably can depend on you? You couldn't even make it through training camp.
Yeah.
Without trying to sneak this. Man.
And they not even in a bubble. That's what I'm screaming. Like, bro, you can go home and fuck. Like,
Did you hear how he tried to sneak her in?
through the he dressed her up as a fucking player.
What the fuck is Joanna, man? Get your ass out of here. Go.
I like that.
We don't want you.
I was really.
Why do we need you in the league? Of all people, you?
And that one of your favorite movies?
No, I've never seen that movie.
Whoa, you never seen
Right, I
Joanna,
thought
man?
for sure he said that shit.
We need to talk about basketball.
That movie whack as fuck.
I was really hoping you were
Stop. That's not a whack movie.
It is. It's horrible.
Oh my god.
I was
Pretty
really,
Ricky was, it was super corny.
I was really hoping y'all were gonna say that he snuck her in like the room service cart like they do in the movies.
Like Ocean's 11 or some shit.
Yeah.
Put her in a hockey bag and have this.
This ain't that.
What's up, y'all? Just went to get something to eat.
That was a good basketball movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Joanna Man was it? Have you seen Joanna Man, bro?
On accident.
Right. Were you pissed off while you were watching it? 'Cause
I was.
Was it on Belly 2 level? Thank you.
Close.
Thank you. I thought so.
A man pretends to be a woman to play.
Took the
women's
breath out of it.
basketball.
Yes, sir. His teammate, co-star / love interest is all weird on so many levels. It's fucking Vivica A. Fox.
I do remember Vivica being in that movie.
That movie is trash as hell.
And you haven't even seen all the Crush Groove. Anyway.
Oh wow, that was a low blow, you dick. That was a low blow, dog. We definitely jumping into basketball now. All right.
So I heard the playoffs were about to start.
Man,
Yeah.
for you to say that. I just want to say, for the first play-in game ever for the NBA playoffs, if they don't figure out a way to do this shit year after year, I didn't think I'd say this about any of this bubble shit, but they'd be stupid. That shit was dope. They need to implement it. It's almost like fucking wild card in football and baseball. I love it. That's exactly
Actually,
I love it. That shit was amazing.
The
yesterday.
only thing that I really don't like about this is this actually should have been done as a tournament because it basically
It is a tournament, kind of.
No. It is per se because it's all in neutral. It's in a neutral site.
Right.
But you could have went on and just seeded these teams, 1 through 16 or whatever. How many teams it is? 1 through 30 or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 16.
Yeah.
You could have seeded in 1 through 16 since they've been saying before that they wanted to try that. This is something since we're already in an unprecedented time with what we're dealing with. This would have been the perfect time to be like, you know what, we're going to try it right now.
You mean, when you say that, you mean that when they mix everybody together, East and
Well,
West.
NCAA
Now see that I'm not with. I'm not with that. I don't want to see.
No.
I
I'm
don't
saying
want
as a
that.
way to try it.
Yeah,
Because
no.
they've talked about that.
No, and I'm so glad they didn't, because if they tried it and it worked really, really well, they would try to implement that shit next year or the year after, and I'd be pissed off. I like having the East versus the West. I like having that. I don't want.
I didn't say that permanently. I just said to try it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's
they
something
did.
different.
I'm glad they did. I'm opposed to that because so many people want
Don't
that
get me
shit.
wrong.
So many
I
people
like the
want
East
that.
versus West too, but it still would have been nice to try it because, like I said, it's something. We're in an unprecedented time. So just because we try it and people may like it, that don't mean we have to stick with this.
No.
You see what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, the players still would have to sign off on it in the future.
True, but
Now, like I said, would have been perfect because everyone be on board with just trying anything right now because it's something that never been done before. But in the future, it would have to been agreed upon, and teams wouldn't agree in the future. Now it would have been done just as seriously as a money grab.
right.
Teams in the future wouldn't agree to it though, because like you said, now we're losing out on the division and the conference.
Yeah.
So, but like right now though, yeah, it'd have been perfect to try that.
I don't think so because, like I said, people would like it. What do you think, Josh?
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with the way the playoff situation is set up. I actually like what they did. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if you go undefeated in the bubble, I think like that's one part I didn't understand. Because I mean, I guess they still have the standings and everything.
Yeah.
But, I mean, geez Louise, man, undefeated.
I hear you, man, and I love how the Phoenix Suns are flexing on their social media accounts. I love that shit because they going hard. But you came in with such a bad record.
No,
you
I
know what I'm saying? I mean,
understand.
that's how it was.
No, and I understand, but it's
they
like,
were lucky to be invited to the bubble.
But right. But it's like also, what's the point of having teams 1 through whatever when I mean, it's hard to go into a playoff situation, have 8 games left, win them all, and not make the playoffs.
I hear you on that, and it sucks for them. But you have to draw the line somewhere. You can't
I
just
hear
have.
you.
I mean, you can't. What are you going to do? Have a playing game and then they play the winner or some shit, or
I mean,
or like the Portland and I wanted to see, of course, Portland versus Suns for the playing game.
Yeah.
So you want them to play the Grizz, the winner of that play the Grizz or something? Like, come on. I mean, you gotta draw the line somewhere,
I mean,
bro.
no, it's true.
It's just like with March Madness every year. Everybody complains, "I wish there was more teams." I mean, how many you want? Like, shit, the field's gonna be fucking 100 pretty soon.
Right, but it's like we were just saying, like this is an opportunity where you can kind of play around with things if you want to, because it's a different situation. So
And
if
I
you
get it,
wanted to you could have had the Suns.
Because there's no travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why that's the one thing I do like about this tournament style, because the elite really are going to show who's elite.
Yeah.
There's no road games, so if we're better than you, we're going to show it.
No, see, no, that I did.
There's no home court advantage.
I know, but see, I totally disagree with that, and I'm surprised you would even bring that up, especially with you being a real life basketball coach. That's how you show your grit and your wherewithal and how good you are as a team is on the road. Them road warriors and watching them bench players come out of nowhere and hit them clutch ass shots
I understand
that you didn't expect them to hit.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't have a road game, now we get to truly see how good you are.
Well,
Because you don't have to worry about any added pressure of being on the road or being at home.
I know, but
There's no crowd. This is just us playing. This is just me and you playing.
yeah, but but to me,
There's a lot of pressure on teams when they have to go on the road. There's no pressure anywhere now.
exactly. There's pressure at those games. That's why this shit.
There is,
That's
but
why
not-
this bubble has been dope, because there is pressure with those games.
But I'm saying it's not.
But
It's
it's
not
going to be ratcheted up.
It's not
on Monday.
It will be, but it's going to be different because there's no such thing as me coming into
Yeah.
the TD Bank North
Yeah,
Bar.
yeah, I know. It's not.
Now we're just playing, and okay, so they say y'all the home team. So
I know,
what?
I know. It's not like going to the Pepsi
That's what
Center
I'm
in
saying.
Denver in the middle in
That's
April.
what I mean.
get it, bro. But see, to me, I take away something for that. I don't give them more props for that.
No, I don't take away from it. No.
Yeah, you
'Cause
should.
like I said,
because
it's a true tournament.
It's easier. Like it's all
You
they're
know,
all at one
if,
spot.
If it was NCAA and one and done, yeah. But this is a series.
Well, yeah,
Since it's a series, and we don't have to go back and forth, we just gotta play. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
I disagree. I think I give I'm before. If you look back, I think our last episode we did with you and Rodney Michael before it even started. I was saying that I wasn't sure if this was going to be a legit championship, if this was going to be any more than a tournament. But to me, since I've seen these games in the bubble, it seems more than that. The shit, you can look at it sometimes and think it's real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I've been caught off guard to remember that it is real. 115. Okay, cool. So I put legitimacy into this championship, but I really do wish there was some type of fans, some type of something. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, like, that's the thing about playing in the playoffs and playing in the finals. You have to deal with legitimate obstacles, like, you know, going to another arena, dealing with dealing with bad environments, dealing with this, dealing with that.
I understand.
There's a lot to that.
I hate to interject. I understand that, but I just had this discussion, a similar discussion with this guy I work with. Huge football fan, Cowboy fan too. Anyway, but he was lamenting about college football in different conferences shutting down, and he was celebrating the conferences that were still playing, right? And so what my comment to him was, is your fandom strong? Is your fandom, the strength of your fandom, is that more important than the life of my cousin who plays at Ohio State? Or now he's from the East Side, and you know, people from the East Side, they take a lot of pride in their football team. Or and the other thing I said was, or any guys who are from the Orange and Blue who are D1 connected, is your fandom worth more than their lives? You see what I'm saying? As much as I love college football, and I love college football,
Yeah.
I don't want my cousin to be in a position where.
What's your point, bro? You've lost me.
What I'm saying is, as much as I want them to play, it's safer for them not to play.
Okay, well, I don't want to jump into college football right now.
No, I'm just using that as an example, since we were talking about football, right?
No, we weren't. We've been talking about.
No. We were talking about something with the bubble.
Yeah, just away games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far,
like
you were talking about. That's why I brought that up, because you talked about you wish the fans were there.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
And actually, when you think about it, remember,
I think they could do it though. They could have about 10, 20 fans down there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know how upset you would be if you found out, why the fuck did Joe Blow get to go and I didn't?
They rich as fuck, I guess. I don't know.
Fuck those rich people. That's how you would feel.
I would live down there. If they told me, yeah, you could do it, you just have to live down here till the whole thing is over. Yeah, okay, what? Yeah, all right. I quit my job right now.
No, you wouldn't do that.
Yes, I would.
No.
Yes, I would. If I could, and I knew I could sustain myself afterwards. All right, let's jump into these matchups. All right, first matchup. Is this going to be a sweep, Milwaukee, Orlando?
Yes.
No.
That's a sweep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no way that would be a
Orlando's
sweep.
not a good basketball team.
That's probably a sweep.
Why?
Right?
Whoa. Why is that going to be a sweep? Because Orlando's not a good team.
I just don't see Orlando
Winning a game.
winning a game. I don't know how they'll stop Giannis.
Orlando has the advantage at one position and
What position is that?
center. Vucevic.
You take Vucevic over Brook?
Yes, every day of my life.
Word?
Yes. There's
Wow.
not a chance I wouldn't do that.
Huh.
He's one of those sneaky good dudes, man. Nobody talks about him.
Why is it people
he
don't like
clowns.
Vucevic?
He
He's
clowns.
nice.
Yeah. He can ball.
Vucevic is nice. I wanted Vucevic in Boston. Vucevic is a double-double.
Huh.
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Certified double-digit rebound.
However, at every other position,
Nah, don't say that.
Milwaukee is far superior.
Hmm.
Maybe not at every position, far superior, but
No, he's quicker than Brooks, so yeah, you're probably right.
Overrated
Can he
ass Bucks.
score? He probably can score. He can score better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Overrated ass Bucks. Anyway, the one team.
But
that
so
has-
you have what? It's gonna be 4-1 in that series.
At least.
Milwaukee.
I don't see the Bucks sweeping anyone.
I got a sweep. All right, Toronto, Brooklyn. Is that gonna be a sweep?
That
No.
would be a sweep.
No.
that won't be a
I
sweep.
don't think it'll be a sweep. Dude, that Brooklyn team is not kidding around.
Fuck
man.
that Brooklyn team. This is the champs.
Karis
You see what's
LeVert.
on this shirt?
I hear you.
Karis LeVert
I hear you.
is a rising star. Not a lot of people talk about Karis LeVert.
Karis LeVert.
He can ball though. He gets
is
hurt a lot.
So underrated.
Yes,
I mean,
he gets hurt.
What I saw that dude do to the Celtics in the Garden, I think was it earlier this season. I mean,
No, he can go off.
you ain't got to do shit else to me. Like you're good. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But it may be a general this week. Like Brooklyn may get a game.
I got a personal vendetta against Karis LeVert, but
Oh, go ahead, speak on it.
oh well, I felt as though when they had the chance to, and they put Karis LeVert, and Karis LeVert was coming off 1, maybe 2 foot injuries. I'm like, why the fuck are they drafting him when they could be getting Pat? But anyway,
Should have been happy that Pat got go with Golden State. Said he got chips.
He got traded to Golden State.
What, draft night?
Yeah.
I thought he was drafted by them.
No, he got drafted by the Bucks.
Oh, okay. I'm sick of this fuck. Y'all hear that shit?
Yeah.
Fuck. Where the fuck is that coming from?
It doesn't matter. It could be a lot worse.
It could be. I just hope it don't sound shitty when we listen to
Instead of
it.
doing like Rakim, the system was whack, so I had to scream. But if the system ain't whack, though, that's just a line.
That was old. I don't even remember that one. All right. So, all right, yeah, Rakim Allah, he's the shit. I'm not taking nothing away from
Anyway,
God MC.
Toronto will sweep Brooklyn, no problem.
I disagree.
No.
You're 0 for 2 right now.
They are the champs. And Brooklyn is an average team at best.
Yeah, but they can go.
And they are.
But they can go.
They can go.
They can go. Good. They can go
like
home.
Them cats know how to score.
That's fine. And Toronto know how to play defense. And Toronto will sweep them.
Trust and believe. You know I fuck with Toronto. I'm not taking shit away from them.
Toronto's
Yeah.
going to sweep them.
I'm not saying Brooklyn's going to win this series.
No,
but
no,
I
no,
don't think they will be swept.
I don't think so either. I got gentleman sweep on that one. Brooklyn may get a game. All
Yeah.
right.
What makes you think that Brooklyn could possibly win the game? What advantage do you see?
I think in one of those games they can catch. They can maybe catch Toronto sleeping, but they don't sleep too often.
They got enough shooters where if they can like really get it just clicking one night, like they will like go out there.
Mm-hmm. And maybe spread the floor, hit their shooters. They can, they're really good at inside out game.
This what
You know,
gotta
you
look
can
at.
you can go like you're gonna dump it off to Jared, but Jared will just kick it out to fucking Joe, and Joe Harris can shoot.
This what you got to look at though. Outside of the Afro and DeAndre, there's nobody that you worry about defensively.
DeAndre, oh wow, I forgot he was on that team.
Yes, he
Is he healthy right now?
I mean, I think Karis LeVert is somebody to worry about on defense.
Right. I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
Did I miss the Karis LeVert train?
Have you watched any Brooklyn games in the bubble?
I've
You probably
seen them.
haven't. No, you probably haven't, because in their losses they balled. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. Like literally. So consensus is gentlemen sweep. What is it? I should have done
Yeah.
Western Conference
I mean,
first.
yeah,
Damn.
like once again, it's probably gonna be
That's it,
4-1.
but don't listen to
Yeah,
me.
gentlemen sweep.
Don't listen to me. We
All
can
right.
bounce around. Actually, we didn't have to stick to one conference.
Heading straight over to the Queen to play some bets after this.
I take to the Queen. I wish they did have sports gambling at some fucking casino. All these casinos
do.
that we don't have. Which one?
Casino Queen has a sports book now.
Stop it! For real, in real life?
Casino Queen is owned by DraftKings.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait, whoa.
They have a DraftKings sports book.
DraftKings did not buy the Casino Queen.
Where have you been?
Word, yo. DraftKings, Fantasy DraftKings
That's why
bought the Casino Queen.
That's why they changed it to the Casino King.
Wait, when the name changed? I'm about to say, you got me.
It's just-
You about to get me going.
It's a
now.
good setup.
For
The
real.
Queen and the King.
I fell all the way in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, DraftKings bought them for real though?
Either bought them or bought into them majorly.
And there's a sports book over there now.
I don't know
According,
about the sports
according to
book,
what I
but
saw,
I'd be
yes.
surprised if-
What? When did it open?
Recently, I guess.
Dude, I'm going the fuck over there,
It
yo.
looked nice.
What? Oh, you. Thank you. Right on, bro. See, this is the shit you get on How the Glass. You find out what's going on. Talk about
Exclusive content.
marijuana and sports. What is it, man? Got a sports book in St. Louis.
About to cost a lot of people their rent.
All right, look. The main. Now, this one I see being. I'm surprised that this ain't a sweep. We got Philly, Boston. Next match. Like, for real.
Philadelphia's terrible.
Even with Ben Simmons, it would have been a sweep.
It was-
Joel Embiid.
I don't know about that, but
Fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck the Sixers.
I feel you on that, though.
But not fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck the Sixers.
I feel you on that.
Joel Embiid has unfortunately fallen into that category of centers that could be great
Oh, don't
that
say
just
this.
don't
Don't say this.
realize that they could just easily dominate down low whenever they want.
Oh, yeah. To a certain extent.
It was like
To a certain
with
extent.
Dwight Howard earlier in his career. Like he should have known for his entire career, just stay down low, just be Shaq.
All he
You're
knew how to
huge.
do was be down low. Howard couldn't do shit else. That's why
No,
he
but he was
his
soft.
low post moves were trash.
But
All he could do was dunk.
Exactly, but he was soft. If
Yeah,
he had just
it's
gone
fun.
up hard all the time, he would have got more
now
buckets.
that's Joel's problem. He's soft as fuck,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's his thing. Like I can kill it in the paint. Well, maybe that is it, because he's sure like taking these damn jumpers. Yeah, maybe that is it.
I got 2 points on that. First of all, the Dwight Howard conversation will be held on another show because what y'all just said was completely disrespectful to a future Hall of Famer.
What? Who? What?
About Dwight Howard.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying
Dwight Howard ain't shit. Are you for real?
He could have been
future Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Bro, please.
You better check that man's stats.
He'll probably get in the Hall of Fame because they put a lot of people in the fucking Hall of Fame. But
No,
dude, that dude,
you better check that man.
that dude is where he was drafted at.
That's fine.
He did.
Raymond Tisdale was #1 pick too, right?
He was.
Or #2.
Well, he wasn't #1 overall.
Oh.
And he wasn't. And Wayman was straight out of fucking high school and everybody on his dick like he was the next goddamn.
Wayman was player of the
Hakeem
year.
Olajuwon.
Wayman was national player of the year when your punk ass boy was in school.
Oh, he was. He was playing. Oh, well, shit! Don't act like Goat didn't have a couple player of the years too when he was at USC.
I'm just
don't get it
saying,
fucked up.
man.
Don't get it fucked up.
Wayman Tisdale was certified #1 player in college.
I mess with Wayman Tisdale. His music is excellent.
What I mean is seriously, when he was coming out of Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Wayman Tisdale was looked at like Lynn Bias.
Good, do not suck us down into his word like Lynn.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He ran the nation like that when he was in college, dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about.
Please don't suck us down this Wayman Tisdale, Robert.
No, I'm just using it as an example. Like,
We'll go down there.
Everybody loves Wayman.
God
On to the next series.
damn. Right.
Anyway.
For real.
On to the
the next series is
Indian.
Indian.
That's gonna be the best series of the first round.
Oh yeah. Who wants to talk about
Of the
that
entire
one?
first
Who
round. That
wants
will
to
be the
talk
best
about
series.
that one? Ooh, there's some bad
First
blood
off,
in that mud.
I just would like to congratulate. I would like to congratulate T.J. Warren for finding whatever this level of basketball he's currently playing is at this moment.
And just going
Because
clean off.
T.J. Warren was always like solid, but he is
Yeah.
carrying that Pacers team right now.
Yeah.
He's going off.
VO can't do it. Somebody got to do it.
He's actually been had. Cause you gotta look at it like this. Remember where he was drafted, not where he was drafted from, but the number that he was drafted at. He's a top 10 pick. When you're a top 10 pick,
He was?
yes.
Shit, I thought T.J. Warren was undrafted while you played.
T.J. Warren was one of the best scorers in the. You don't watch college basketball.
I do. Shut your freaking mouth. Watch your mouth. I watch the shit.
T.J.
out
Warren
of
was one of the
college.
best scorers in college.
Oh, okay.
When he was at NC State.
But what he's doing right now, I mean, this has been phenomenal, though.
My point being, when you're a top 10 pick, you are supposed to actually play like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how I feel. I feel like guys like top 5.
yeah.
Top 5, he's supposed to be superstar on a. If you go top 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Top 10, you're supposed to be a star. The things he's doing on the court, he is supposed to be doing those things on a regular basis. When you're a top 10 player, pick. That's what they expect you to do when they pick you top 10.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come in and when you get, but it's all about the opportunity that you
Yeah.
get too.
Once D Howard, go back to the D Howard thing. Once he left Orlando, he ceased being a superstar, like dead ass. But people still thought he was. But I'm gonna go here with this. This is probably the coldest. This is gonna be the hottest or coldest take ever you hear about this series right here.
Oh.
But I don't know how y'all gonna take this. But I don't know and why I'm getting this feeling. I think because he has some family shit going on. But I don't expect Jimmy to show up big in this series. I don't know why. I think. Well, I do know why. I think it's because he has some outside shit going on with that team, and I think he really looks at that team like this team is not championship ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna fully exert myself
I don't
to.
really fuck with Jimmy Butler anyway.
But what I'm saying is contrary to what you think of Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is one of them hard-working ass dudes that gives everything and gets in the ass as a cat
What makes you think he don't like the squad?
Minnesota Cats because they too fucking soft. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
He's been talking good about them all year.
good about, huh?
He's been talking good about Manny all year.
Of course he has, because he's where he wants to be. He's in the destination. He's a franchise player. He's supposed to do that. But I think something's lurking in the background where it's like that we don't all the way know, because he's missed a lot of time this season too, man. First year with these people, and you've missed all this time. What the fuck is going on outside of the court?
I am not a Jimmy Butler personal dude because of what he did to my Timberwolves, but I do think Jimmy Butler will do very well in this series, and it's because I think I think one big thing that's a difference between him being in Miami and him being in when he was in Minnesota was I think he legitimately does feel like in Miami it's his team.
Mm-hmm.
When he was in Minnesota, it was like I'm supposed to be here and like these two dudes are the future,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm supposed to sit here and like build them up, but like also like play my part. I think he knows for sure down there, like when he was in Chicago after Derrick Rose left, he was like, okay, this is my squad now. Like y'all, like I'll put y'all on my back, but like hustling. And I mean, Miami's got a nice squad. This is gonna be a really good series.
I think with the Minnesota thing too, I think he would have been down with that, doing all that, if those dudes were worth a fuck. But Wiggins and I don't say, and they're worth a fuck. But what I mean by that is if they were willing to put in the work, and I don't think Wiggins and Cat were willing to put in the work. Then
Yeah, Cat is another one of those dudes where.
is he?
I mean, we'll talk about that later because that's wandering off the playoff.
I'll tell you one thing.
Sure.
We'll get back to the playoffs, but he's starting to remind me of Embiid. Like, you good as hell, but you don't go hard. You know what I mean? Like,
I think he goes a little harder than Embiid.
He probably-
Not a lot, but
Yeah.
he does. He's picked it up. I think all the Jimmy Butler stuff he started to gradually,
Y'all
intensify.
talking about the white man? That's the poster boy for softness.
Mhm.
Y'all tripping.
I think the poster boy is
This is why.
Howard.
This is my number one argument about the white man move forward from that is you can't be soft when you get 14 rebounds a game. That's not playing soft.
Dude, when your arms are like tree trunks and you're one of the biggest dudes on the court, you better get them goddamn boards. So come on, go back to Indy and Miami.
I don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't.
Yeah, jeez.
I mean, come on, Miami's gonna win.
Just
Let me get
shoot-
it in.
just shoot-
Miami's
just
gonna
shoot.
win. Miami has a better coach. Yeah, it's about even. It's supposed to be a championship, of course, but Miami's gonna beat them. Miami has more talent. Indiana is overrated. They're not that good.
Miami is not. Indy. You think Indy is overrated?
I do like Brogdon, but Indiana's overrated.
Indy is not overrated. Indy is not overrated. They have
Don't,
a good team almost every year.
Don't T.J. Warren and Jimmy Butler have beef?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
that's gonna be fun.
Exactly. So that's another great juicy layer with this.
Now, to me, Miles Turner plays soft.
He does.
I didn't get a chance.
He
To
definitely
I didn't
does.
get a chance to finish what I was going to say about Embiid.
Definitely does.
I don't think Embiid plays soft per se. It's just the fact that stretch shit rubs people the wrong way with big men. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he played the way that we were insinuating and wanting him to, that would mean the philosophy of the offense would have to change. You see what I'm saying? Because what you're wanting him to really get down in the post and show out in the post because you know he can. You see what I'm saying? But that means the philosophy of the team would have to change because they don't play that way. Even though they probably should now, they probably should think about playing an inside-out game because you have the certified best big man in the game. So it will behoove you.
Him?
Embiid is probably the best big man in the game.
Oh hell no!
The only
Are
other
you
big man
crazy?
you can compare would be Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis doesn't play center though.
He's a 5.
When it-
Shit,
when
he
it
wants
comes-
to
when
be a
it-
4, but
when
he's a
it-
5.
when it comes to-
I take
when it-
Cat over Embiid.
I would never take
Yeah.
that over Embiid.
Jeez.
Because Carl Anthony Towns can step out and hit threes at a very
Karl Anthony
high
Towns
level
will-
Right.
for a center.
Joel love to shoot him because that's that stretch shit you talking about. And every big man wants to shoot threes now, but he can't hit them consistently. And definitely not as consistent as Cat.
The reason that I'm going to take Embiid is for the simple fact that the thing that he got trashed for the most last year, he got trashed for crying, and that shows me that you care way more than what people think. When your heart get broke like that, dog, and he got skill, he got a supreme skill. I know what you're saying about it because they both shoot a lot of 3s. Cat shoot more 3s than Embiid. You never really catch Cat down low. Cat shoots a lot
No,
of.
Cat will get down there.
He'll get down there. Don't get
He'll
me
get down
wrong.
there.
He'll get down there, but I like him. I would actually, me personally, I'll take the Joker over Cat. I'll take the Joker over Cat, but I'm taking Embiid over the Joker.
So many big men out. Not so many, but there's like about 2 or 3. There's about 3 big men out to take over Embiid.
My guy showed out yesterday though.
Who?
I was trying to tell my coworker. He's like, Nurkic ain't nothing. I'm like, man, Nurkic is nice. You don't know how nice
Nurkic is nice as fuck, but
when he's healthy.
Nurkic is nice as fuck. I can't wait. I'm so glad you brought that up, but I want to jump on because Blazers are the fucking team right now. But just to finish this up, with Embiid though, bruh, yeah, they would have to change their whole fucking offensive philosophy. If they were smart, they would do that. But to me, I think Embiid, I don't think he's hit his ceiling. I think he can be a little bit better, but he's not going to be like AD level. You know,
Have you seen Embiid's numbers?
he's not going to be on AD level. Why? Because he is soft as fuck. When you let a goddamn two guard by the name of Marcus Smart, who is a very tough motherfucker, but when you let him push you like you ain't shit and you fall out like a little bitch, I don't give a shit about you crying that you lost the champion, that Kawhi hit that shot and knocked y'all out. That shows emotion. That shows that you care. I get it. I don't even knock you for that. Some people will say that's soft, but I don't knock you for that. I knock you for you let a two guard push you around like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
First of all,
Man,
before we go any further,
stay being soft.
Before we
He's
go any
soft
further,
as hell.
before we go any further, like I will tell anyone else, even you, when you speak about Mr. Smart, that is NBA All Defensive First Team.
I know.
Marcus Smart.
Like I said he's a tough
Marcus,
motherfucker. But
if Marcus Smart is pushing you, you're being pushed by one of the toughest guys on earth.
you ain't lying.
So,
but goddamn, you're a fucking foot bigger than this dude. You
So
a
what?
fucking-
That's
man,
Marcus Smart.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. But bruh,
you get your clock claimed by Marcus Smart.
I'm 6'2", bro. If somebody roll up on me 5'2", I don't give a fuck how tough I'm
I
beating their
understand.
ass.
I understand.
Shit, I'm beating their ass.
I understand.
So look,
But that has nothing to do with the way he plays, though.
yeah, whatever.
But don't get me wrong. If they change their, looking at his numbers now,
Oh, shit.
and if they were to change their philosophy and go through him,
Mhm.
oh, I mean, he would be averaging about 33 games.
Who Embiid?
Yeah.
No, I think he'd get hurt. that's his best. His other best attribute is
but
getting hurt.
we can say that about the next team that we're about to preview, and their second best player.
Okay, the next team is the Western Conference. What are you
Yes,
talking about?
and the number one seed in the Western Conference.
So we got Miami. Everybody got Miami beating Indy.
I'll take Indy.
You gonna take Indy? Nice. All right, I got Miami. All right.
Now
That's the only lone crazy shit you.
he might win on that too because Indy is Oladipo playing?
You just said Indy was ain't shit. You
No,
said
I'm
they
saying,
average.
is Oladipo playing?
I think so.
Kinda, but he's not playing good.
Oh no. Miami's gonna win. Miami got too much
Victor may
defense.
show his ass in the playoffs.
Miami got too much defense.
You remember?
I
when
got
he-
Miami too.
You remember when he was in the dunk contest and he came out to like Frank Sinatra and did like whatever that weird
What was
shit
it, the
he did
My
was?
Way joint?
Yeah, it was. That was yeah.
was
He
weird
was-
as
I
hell.
think he was singing.
Yeah.
That was,
Well, you know he's
I like VO.
You know he's a singer.
Oh yeah.
I've liked VO since Indy shit. I mean, since yeah.
Never been a fan of Victor.
Indiana University.
Man, that make him a motherfucker.
Oh man.
Overrated ass.
Stop hating with that.
He's overrated.
All right, man. We got first one of the best matchups in the first round as well. First one in the Western Conference.
That's funny.
We got the Fakers versus the Portland Trailblazers. Y'all, they are.
Be a good matchup.
Besides Phoenix, this is probably the hottest team in the bubble. So damn, this is so fun.
This is gonna be a beating.
So, oh yeah, this is also a series that me, myself, coach, and myself have $50 on everybody. And
I don't bet money.
the significance of that is what he just said. He does not bet money. So for us to actually bet on
I'm actually betting
that
on the
series.
fucking purple and gold.
Look, first off, he's so stupid. It's an oxymoron what he's doing. He's a Celtic fan, but he bets on the Fakers. Second, the dude, guess what the bet was, Josh? Josh, his bet is I'm winning $50. He bet me $50 that it won't go 5.
Five
It
at,
won't go
no, I said 5 at best. 5 at best. If Anthony Davis is completely healthy, is he healthy?
He's playing.
As far as I know.
Anthony Davis is completely healthy.
But for how long?
And if he plays at the level that he's playing at now, let's say he pushes it up a level. Combine that with LeBron James, you have too much.
See, this is the thing you forget, and this is why I don't know why you forget this. You was talking about him earlier. Nurkic, he's big. He can stop people down low. Oh yeah, and off the bench they got Zach Collins. Oh yeah, and off the bench they got Hassan Whiteside leading the league in fucking blocks. Hassan, he may be a little nut job sometimes, but that dude, you get him close to the basket, he can score. He got this little weird little floater thing he throw up now, and this dude will block and get boards all fucking day. Like man, and I think that was a problem yesterday when what was it? When Portland were playing Grizz in the playing game. Nurkic was off. He was off in that second half, and he was definitely off in that fourth. Did y'all know his grandmother just passed from COVID?
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah, you would have known if he was watching the game. So freaking, I think that was throwing him off. Now, why? To me, this I'm saying this right now. If Portland don't give the Lakers a run in this series right here, if Portland don't give them a run, I'm firing Terry Stotts. That motherfucker's got to go. Because it ain't when you got a healthy ass Blazers team, I know you playing against the best team in the West, but man, if y'all don't give them a series, you got to go, man. you are gone.
I think
Did he click in?
talking about matchups in this series, I know he's on a very weird playing schedule
Who?
since, like
What is-
for the last however many years. But I think you
What?
have to start Nurkic and Hassan Whiteside as your front court
Ooh.
because you need.
Ooh.
Here's the thing.
Right,
Let-
against the
let-
Lakers, you
let
fucking
it-
right.
Let Anthony Davis shoot, but just say go out there, stay down low.
Mhm.
If they come inside, stop them
Right.
because he'll play.
Right.
Hassan Whiteside's has had one of the most bizarre careers because he gets like 15, 17 minutes a night usually, if that. But he'll put up like if not a double, he'll have close to it.
Yeah, I'm a Whiteside fan. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, he's cool.
it's only one thing that y'all forgetting about when y'all saying that LeBron's still on the floor. Who's going to check?
Well, no, and that's why I say you got to play
Them
Nurkic
two.
and Hassan Whiteside.
Well, you stopped LeBron basically, and it's not the same exact thing that Doc did. What Doc did in 08 when we had to play them in the playoffs. When we had to play the first time the LeBron Cleveland. All he did was put a freaking wall up, bro. He put a wall up with Pierce, KG, and Pert. Get through them three. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you're gonna do is drive to the cup anyway. Doc put a wall up, and they shut LeBron down. You can shut him down.
Don't get me
fam.
wrong.
Like
Then you could, yeah.
you act like this dude is GOAT,
No.
but he just unstoppable. Like what the fuck?
Better. Anyway.
The fuck out of here! I'll throw this fucking water at you now.
Okay.
Crazy.
Playoff basketball is determined by what style of offense? Pick and roll, right?
That's not all playoff basketball.
Playoff basketball, like the old cliche. It's a cliche for a reason. It slows down,
Yeah.
and then when the ball slows down, you're playing either one-on-one ball or you're going to be playing pick and roll basketball. That's what happens in the playoffs, dog. Look it up.
You can do way more than just pick and roll. But
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
I'd say that
Pick and roll basketball dominates the playoffs. And when you can run pick and roll basketball with LeBron and Anthony Davis, pick your poison style. What you gonna do?
I think also having Hassan Whiteside in there though that opens up the opportunity for more pick and roll opportunities for Dame and CJ.
Yes, and I think
Because now
that
you have two big men that can take two different parts.
The
of
only
the
thing
court.
that opens up for anything for them too is Carmelo.
I'd put Nurk. Oh God, no, you forgot all about him.
Forgot about him.
I'd put Nurk on. Shit, you know what?
Dwight Howard.
I guess I'd put Nurk on. When they both crash when they both come to the cup strong, I'd put Hassan on AD and I'd put Nurk on LeBron and just stop them motherfuckers.
No,
Just do your thing.
Just put-
Chicken will be barbecue.
Put Whiteside and
Please.
Nurkic down low,
Please.
and just say let them shoot.
Yeah.
They gotta come.
Right.
You stay there.
Right.
They
Just-
gotta come through you to get to the basket.
There it is.
Let
There it
Anthony
is.
Davis shoot. Let Dwight Howard
There
or
it
JaVale
is.
McGee
Yes.
shoot.
Yes.
And if LeBron wants to
Yes.
shoot
'Cause
jumpers
they
all
do not
game,
have a shot.
if LeBron wants to shoot jumpers all game, take that every day over let him get to the basket
Right, 'cause
easily.
all he and LeBron's gonna miss those crucial shots in the clutch. He's very unclutch.
Yeah.
That's one thing about LeBron. Always has been.
Just stick two giant dudes down low and just let them go at it.
I see this going at least 6-7. At least 6-7. 6-7.
I think it could legitimately go 6.
Oh yeah. I say 6-7, and I am. Now I'm not ballsy enough to pick Portland, but I got
LA
LA, but I got 6-7.
It'll be fun to watch.
It will be. Come on, Portland. All right, what? Hello? Yeah. Is he there? Is he on?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Should I introduce it or?
That's it.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna excuse myself for a second. Okay. Make sure this connection is
Set it up. Okay, go ahead. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to connect with our first NBA basketball player guest ever on High Off the Glass. We're trying to make that happen right now. I'm not gonna reveal who it is until I know the connection is solid, but until that happens, we're gonna continue talking. Mr. Boekesch over here now. Okay, now the second one we got Clippers in Dallas. What do you see? 'Cause of course, Clippers are gonna win that, but what do you see Dallas doing?
I think Dallas could steal 1 or 2
1 or 2?
for sure.
2?
I think they could take 2. Yeah.
2?
They just, they got. It's like I said on a couple of these other teams. They got enough dudes where if they can just get hot, then they're gonna go out there and they're gonna play well. A big thing for the Clippers is I'm not sure if he's gonna be ready for the first game or how long he's got to wait still. But I believe the Clippers are getting Montrezl Harrell back.
Yeah, they already got him back.
Has he played yet?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's huge for them
Yeah.
because a big part of who are they playing? The Clippers.
Dallas.
Dallas, right?
What the fudge?
I totally blanked for a second. No, but like, so they got Porzingis, so that's a big advantage for them down low. That's gonna be, they're gonna need a low post presence. He steps out a lot, but he can stay down there when he needs to. Luka can shoot from wherever and just like drop dimes on people. So do I think they win the series? No, but I think it's possible they could. They might win two. It'll probably be one, but they might win two.
We will jump into that. I think, ladies and gentlemen, is the young man on the line?
Yeah, we good.
All right. You're gonna have to put your phone up to the microphone so people can hear. Everybody, we are welcomed by the world champion Toronto Raptors player, Mr. Patrick McCaw. Hello, Patrick. How are you, sir? How are you?
How are you?
Good, man. Thank you so much for joining us on High Off the Glass, man. We are blessed to have you here today.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be on the podcast.
Right on, man. This is awesome, man. This is inaugural. You are the first NBA player to be on here. Thank you so much for taking up the time. How is rehab going for you, bruh? And do you wish you were in the bubble?
You might want to adjust your camera. We can't really see your face.
Don't worry about that. We just need to hear it.
Rehab is going great. I got surgery last week on my knee, and I'm out here in New York just rehabbing. But I'll be going back to the bubble in a week or so. So
Oh, nice.
hopefully, the rehab process for me goes well, and maybe have a chance to at least be well enough to back playing or just being back support my teammates. That's all that I really can ask for.
Wow. So, depending on how good the rehab goes, you're definitely going to be down there to support your team first and foremost. But you may be able to.
I'll definitely be back in the bubble.
Wow.
For my teammates for sure.
That's awesome.
So y'all can quit asking me.
Like my return, but hopefully rehab and stuff, speeds up the process.
Wow.
So hold up. So people can quit asking me where Pat at. We don't see him on the court. I'm getting tired of people coming to me like that.
Right, because they know you know.
Yeah, me getting the surgery and stuff, I think they kind of kept it quiet, just in the hopes of me having a chance that if the rehab goes well, maybe I'll have a chance to come back in the playoffs. So
Man, I pray you do, brother. I can't wait to see you back out there. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Man, no problem, man. Thank you for showing us so much love when we were in OKC last in what was it, January, man. That was awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's fam.
Right on. Oh, appreciate that.
Hey, Mom. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that love, man. So what do you think, man? Are you excited about going to the bubble? Would you rather it be, in Toronto, like, going to different cities like how y'all normally do? Like, what do you think about all this?
I think it's actually a great platform.
Right.
Just with everything that's going on, but also like just for what's going on in the world, but as well as what's going on in like just the NBA, just being able to have you got 22 teams down there, with a whole pandemic going on,
Right.
and nobody's tested positive for coronavirus. I feel like that's a huge thing. Just the protocols and things that are set into place in the bubble, taking care of ourselves, the health guidelines, things like that.
Right.
The platform, with the Black Lives Matter, and us being able to put, meanings and statements on the back of our jerseys,
Right.
just little things like that. When the whole world is watching, NBA basketball right now. All sports are being played, but just us being able to utilize our platform and be all in one bubble, but on the same accord and playing for one purpose.
Right.
And I think it's huge. Something like this has never happened in the world. So to be a part of it, to experience it, and to say that I was a part of the NBA bubble. Who knows what next season holds, or season after that, or what it's pretty cool, man.
Bruh, you guys are making history right now. This is no league. I think
Yeah.
NHL is the only thing that's doing what you guys are doing, but you guys are taking it to a whole nother level, man. My question was this: what made you guys, your team individual as a whole? Toronto was the first one down in the bubble. You guys were down there 3 weeks before everybody else. What was that? Why did you guys want to get such a head start down there?
Well, you know, we're from a different country, so I think the guidelines for like Toronto, you have to quarantine in states first before you can start moving around. So we got down there early so everybody could be in one place at one time, because everybody was all over the place.
Right.
So, you know, with Toronto, the guidelines, when you're coming from Toronto to America, I think you have to quarantine for like a couple weeks before, you know, you were able to move around. So that was huge for us just as a team. You know, we're already super connected as a team. That 2 weeks before the bubble even started was great. Played a lot of pickup, a lot of workouts, a lot of team meetings, a lot of bonding. That kind of helped us kind of understand what the bubble, kind of gave us a bubble feel before the bubble actually started. And
Wow.
I think that was huge for us as a team. And it was dope though, just to kind of have like a practice book before the bubble was pretty cool.
I know it's obviously it's paid off for you guys. You all look more cohesive and more together, I think, than any other team down there. And I know you getting this question before, but I gotta ask because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of your team, and I'm a fan of the league. Do y'all have a chip on your shoulder? Do you want to, prove to everybody, look, we can do it without Mr. Leonard. It wasn't just him. Look what we can do. Do y'all feel like that at all?
Absolutely. I think coming into the season, people kind of wrote us off, or kind of felt like we weren't going to have the year that we're having. And that's always been our MO, like as a team, just work hard, go out there, play as a team, and prove everybody wrong, regardless of us winning that championship. Our mindset was this season was the same, but to prove everybody wrong, because people still counted us out.
Right.
Like in media, or ESPN, you only hear on the East, the Bucks, or
Right.
you know what I'm saying, like, and we just won the championship. So
Mm-hmm.
for us, as
Right.
a team, everybody's on one accord. The coaching staff, the players, everybody plays with dog mentality.
Right.
And you got to think, most of the season we had a lot of guys injured, a lot of injuries, a lot of guys we were never even fully healthy. I don't think the entire season went all 15 guys were fully healthy.
Right.
Mark was dealing with injuries, I was dealing with injuries,
Right.
Kyle, Serge, everybody was dealing with little injuries. Pascal was out for a minute. Like, we were never really fully healthy. And I think this bubble, the time off,
Mm-hmm.
played a huge part in it for us. Just guys getting back healthy, guys taking some time off, enjoying family, but locking in for this stretch of 2-3 months to compete for a championship, and also to, just be together. Like I feel like it's huge for us. So,
Right.
and I think people are starting to realize and see that now that we're like a real threat. We've been a threat,
Sure.
like a real threat to repeat. And I strongly feel like we got a great chance. So.
That's what's up. For you being, man, you're a 3-time world champion at such a young age. Like, this is amazing. And you've played on 2 great organizations, and ones that really are steeped in like team culture. We're about us. We're about beating everybody. We world beaters. Which one do you feel? What was stronger for you, like the Warriors team culture or Raptors team culture? I know you probably Toronto because you're there now, but like, which one to you like really was like more we all about us?
Man, they're both great organizations so far as player development, coaching, and the way things are ran. So it wasn't really a huge change from Golden State to the Raptors, because they have the same similar kind of blueprint to how their organization is ran. So
Wow.
it wasn't a big difference change. I live in Canada now. Maybe the living situation and the weather and things like that, meet new people, yeah. But like the organization itself, the basketball side of it, the relationship side of it, from both standpoints, was great for me in my first 4 years to be able to be in such great organizations and learn and grow and develop and just seems like me personally, I know that I've grown from year one to now. Like
Right.
so far as mentally, physically, and just understanding the game and the game outside of basketball too, as well as the business side. So both great organizations. I couldn't really pick one or the other. They're both great. I really appreciated being in Golden State, just being around such great players
Right.
and great coaches and a great city and great fan base.
Right.
But it's the same as being in Toronto, great players, great city, great fan base.
Right.
It's just you really could ask for a better start to your career. Like where I want to be and where I know I'm going to be. This was the path that I needed to take.
Right.
The steps that I'm taking, I know that this was all me learning and growing as a person, as a young man,
Yeah.
and so where I know I'm going to end up. So it's something I can't even say I would change where I am now. But it's huge, man. I really know that the two situations that I've been in for my first 4 years were tremendous for me, just
Right.
from a growing standpoint and really understand the NBA and life outside of it, the business side. And, you know, when something in the league at 20 years old, you kind of just see just basketball
Right.
and just start there and things like that with it. Managing your money, managing your time, making sure you're in your work in,
Right.
making sure you're paying your bills at your apartment,
Right.
things like that. Make sure you're paying your agent. Like it's so much more outside of basketball that people don't see.
Right.
And I didn't start realizing that till like after my second year, where it's like it's so much more than basketball.
Right.
Like what fans see, what critics and all that, you just see just what is being done on the court. So it's good though to experience what I've experienced. I definitely can't pick one or the other, but I really appreciate it. Both
Yeah.
Golden State and Toronto. They're both great organizations.
No doubt. Brother, go ahead. Coach, you want to say something?
Anything specifically that's going on in rehab that you kind of like, not so much like don't look forward to, but you know what I'm saying? like damn, I don't want to do this drill. You know, or how long is this like the first rehab or third rehab session? You know what I'm saying?
This is I'm going into my fourth rehab session.
Wow.
But it's just the pain right now, you know?
Yeah.
Because this time it wasn't a scope. They kind of like had to make a little incision in my knee in order to get some of the loose bodies out of my knee and the back of my knee, which was causing like pain for me to bend and jump and things like that. So they actually had to make a little incision in my knee to go in and actually take this stuff out. So it wasn't just a scope this time. So like the pain in my knee is totally different from my first knee surgery.
Right.
And I think that's probably the hardest thing, just having to get up and start moving around. Like when I'm just chilling, it's cool. When I took like the medication that they given me and stuff like that, it's cool. And I'm icing, things like that. But when I have to start moving around, then the blood starts to flow down my leg, like. But that's just normal. But that's probably the only thing. It's early, but the pain definitely it's got to be the number one thing, especially like when I'm doing the exercises and rehab and things like that. It's just the pain right now. And then once this strategy starts to be made, I think it's getting easier, but the pain is just like, it's just a weird feeling.
No, it is.
Well, you know, I could tell you how to deal with knee pain.
For real, we know how to deal with it.
No, he know on the personal level how I get down. I'm pretty sure you don't want to soak in the bathtub like that.
Oh, shit. Right.
No, he done came over the crib many
Button that
times and he
shit.
be like,
Yeah.
Button it
just
up.
in the tub.
Shut down. Close
Hold
the
on,
time.
I'm talking to Pat.
I deal with a lot of T-pain.
Right, for real. Pat,
I do have one question.
I totally understand. You got a question?
I do
Josh?
have a question.
Okay.
Mr. McCaw, you've played on two. This is a little lighter question. The two teams you've played for have like an insane amount of different variations of jerseys, and they're all kind of dope.
Right.
Which out of all the jerseys that you've been provided and worn is like, in your opinion, like the dopest one?
Oh, good question.
Oh, that was.
That's a good ass question.
Because that Toronto old '90s Raptor jersey.
The Raptor on is a throwback. The Vince Carter joint.
The T-Mac Vince
Yeah.
Carter joint. Yeah.
Dribbling Barney? I hate even though I got the shirt on.
That's,
Right.
that's one of the dopest.
I hate dribbling Barney.
If it was the first one,
Uh-huh.
man,
The purple, you like the purple?
The purple one is hard. I think of David Stoudemire when I see that.
Man, I'm so serious about my job.
I know.
As soon as y'all go to the Huskies, I'm good. Switch it to the Huskies and I'll be good.
Right. Let me say one more thing. He likes that plain shit. You know that, man.
Yeah.
You know that. He likes that plain shit. One thing I wanted to say with you, real quick, with your ex assistant coach, Mr. Alvin Gentry being fired from the Pelicans. Do you think where will he pop up? Did you hear about that? And do you think he'll pop up with maybe your team or back with Golden State? What do you think about that?
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, he got let go yesterday.
Yeah.
I honestly, when he left the year before I got there, he left that same year. Like,
Oh.
he got the job before me.
Oh, my bad.
Year, he got the job before me, so I didn't get to be coached by him.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know he got fired. That's kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just happened yesterday. I don't know.
it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I mean,
He got a raw deal.
Maybe.
I really don't see him not finding a job.
Right.
I don't see him not finding a job. I know Brooklyn has an opening.
Yep.
It's just gonna be interesting who the Pelicans hire.
Right. Right. I'm thinking maybe Ty Lue or Mark Jackson. That's what everybody seems to be saying, but it's crazy, man.
It's gonna be the case. It's gonna be the case. I didn't know he got fired. Did he get fired today?
No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah, it was weird. It was right. I think during that the playing game too. It was kind of before, maybe before it. It was weird. Yeah.
Got fired
But-
on your day off.
Right. You know what, Patrick, Mr. McCall, thank you so much, Pat, for coming by and doing this. Cannot wait. If you would ever would love to have you on a full Zoom, we could do that, or have you in studio. That would be even better. But anytime you can make time for High Off the Glass, we greatly appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, sir.
Definitely.
Thank you. Right on, bro.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Cannot wait to see you down in Toronto, man. Can't wait to see you back with your team.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Right on.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
I'm getting on the road in October.
All right, everybody. Man,
All right,
this
dog.
has been a great episode of High Off the Glass. We had a special. Coach Hill had his. Say what? Go ahead, bro.
The season might not start till March.
I know. What the next year? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, they saying March.
March. So the new season won't start till March. Wow. How are they going to get? What's the NBA's plan to get everything back on track?
I have no idea. That's
Yeah,
all.
we'll find out at a later
December
date.
or March.
Right. Well,
I would guess another big bubble, maybe.
I hear you. Man, this is crazy. I cannot wait to see however it turns out, because the NBA is my favorite league. Mr. McCall, we're gonna wrap this because my executive producer has to go to work. Yo, everybody, this is this is the Great. We about to wrap up this episode of High Off the Glass. It's been awesome. For my guests, Mr. Josh Boekesch, Coach Hill, Mr. Pat McCall, executive producer Hater Boston. I'm the Great, y'all. We
Right
out.
on.
Peace.
I don't know how to end